A controversial presidential election is underway in Senegal. There have been clashes in the run-up to polls opening. Protesters are furious at President Abdoulai Wade running for third term. Opposition groups say the leadership bid by the 85-year-old is unconstitutional and that he must step down. Al Jazeera's Andrew Simmons is at the polls at the capital, Dakar. And Andrew, I know you've got a guest with you, but a quick question. Given what we've seen with the violence in Senegal over the last few weeks, have the streets of the capital been calm, at least so far?
Yes, well, look behind me right now. Crowds of voters waiting to cast their ballots, and that's reflected right across the country. Some delays so far, but peaceful, in stark contrast to those protests and all the violence that ensued. This is how it's been going so far. This is a nervous country, on edge about an election that's disputed before the votes are even counted. There are 13 opposition candidates, none of them clear front runners, against an 85-year-old president who refuses to stand down after 12 years in power. No one was going to stop Abdoulai Wade from seeking this third term. Now voting is underway, attention is switching to the electoral process itself. The burning question: will these elections be free and fair? And the fears of a return to violent protest, if there's any foul play in these elections, are growing. The European Union has already reported irregularities in the issuing of voters' cards. And it's investigating reports that large numbers of them have been bought from potential voters by the ruling party.
The first worry is that there would be many voters who are not able to vote because they didn't get their voters' cards in time. And there are many young people who haven't got any voter card at all. So that's one problem. Many people cannot vote at all. 5 to 8% of the voters all in all, perhaps. Another problem is that some voters' cards seem to have been bought. And if your voter's card is bought, you cannot vote. And this might influence the outcome in that there are less voters.
Wade has steered a stubborn path. He's not a man for turning. If, as he predicts, he wins outright in the first round, he could face the biggest unrest his country has ever seen. Well, now with me is research analyst Ousmane Sène. Welcome to Al Jazeera. Tell me this: if, as he predicts, the president wins in the first round, what will happen here?
What will happen would be something different from what we have right now, because this may be a little bit of a storm. There may be spillover in the street because it would be very unexpected and very unlikely for many observers and many voters.
And that implies there could be something wrong with the whole process.
Well, yeah, because of the caliber of the people opposing Wade, we don't see really how possibly 51% of a vote could be going this side. It is a very remote possibility, but not many people around this country believe in it.
What is the mood now? It does seem peaceful.
Well, the mood is quiet. People are just going to the various polling stations and casting their votes. It's quiet, as you may see, and I'm just hoping that this is not the lull before the storm, because they will start counting the vote today after 6. From 6 o'clock to 8 p.m., what is going to happen when the results are out? This is something to be speculated on and to be also kept in mind.
Would you say that the word, it's a bit of a cliche, that powder keg is the word for this country right now after such a history of peace here?
But you see, in this time of election, anything can happen. And normally things will start just happening after 6 o'clock. After 6 o'clock, they will start counting the votes. The result will be the same.
Ousmane Sène, thank you very much for joining us. That's all from Senegal right now. Back to you, Tony.
All right, Andrew, appreciate it. Thank you.